Why is the sky red? What did I do? What did I do? I think... Whoo! What the hell?
What was that?
What are these? Obelisks? That's a triangle. They've made a triangle in it.
Whoa.
Oh, shit! Oh! Well...
Are you supposed to be out of the booth?
I'm getting back in the booth. Well, I'll be dipped. Ain't this a sight? All three of us back together again. Been a while since, like, all three of us have, you know, done videos together. But, real quick refresher. This video was not requested to us directly. Instead, someone messaged Micah and basically said, hey, when y'all gonna do more scary videos?
I guess specifically they wanted me to watch something scary. I don't know if that's a compliment or not. I don't like being scared, so.
Well, honestly, Nuke's Top 5, me and Rick have done a fair amount of these just like on our own, just having fun with them. And dude, I love these. I love these a lot. Especially the ones that you can't tell if are real or if are fake. That's what I love about these. Some are very easy to tell that they're fake. It's just like, oh, there's masking right there. You can clearly tell, like, there's masking right there. But then you see other ones, you're just like, that's a maybe. That might be a thing. And then you run into ones like this one Chinese, dude who live streams his ghost adventures. And he basically tells the ghosts, like, whenever he sees something horrible, he always yells, fuck your mother. It's him in, like, attempting to say motherfucker, but instead of how it is in Chinese, it is literally fuck your mother. Just like anytime something big happens, all of a sudden he's just like, fuck your mother, fuck your mother. I can't.
Whatever works against some ghosts,
I guess. But yeah, he's seen some pretty crazy stuff. There's been several that are just extremely scary. But I want to see what Nuke has in store for us today. Also, Nuke, I heard about your no,
Sure.
No, Asher, I don't think that's gonna work, buddy. Here he comes.
Oh no.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
Good
Oh
luck.
Lord.
Oh, there he goes. Oh Lord, don't do it.
Come here, buddy.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Here. Let me give y'all some space. There you go. Let's get into the video. Yeah, but oh yeah, Nukes is in the guy who runs the channel. He's in the hospital, so hope you get well, dude.
Popular paranormal live streamer Ricky Velasquez and his wife Liz.
I can't hear anything.
Oh right. might help if we get you some headphones.
Liz traveled to. Popular paranormal live streamer Ricky Velasquez and his wife Liz traveled to an allegedly haunted house somewhere out in the middle of nowhere in Mexico. Now apparently the story of this place
things
is
happen
truly
in nowhere.
dark and disturbing because Ricky will only
It's up to courage to save his home.
mention that the house was once home to an extremely large family named Hernandez. Apparently some tragic and unspeakable event occurred at the Hernandez home, and most of the family, including many women and children, lost their lives. Now, whatever did happen, apparently it was so horrific that many people still leave candles at the house to pay their respects to this day. So after exploring the downstairs, Ricky and Liz head up to the second floor, and that's when they begin to experience something that makes their blood run cold. Ricky is broadcasting their exploration live on YouTube, and as he reads comments from his live stream audience, this happens.
¿Fuiste tú? No, man.
I was gonna say, Micah, what are you doing in this video?
Is he zip tied to the wall?
I think
Kinda
so.
looks like it.
That's terrifying.
How's evil stuff supposed to happen with crosses on the walls? There's
Oh.
not a pair of panties next to it.
Oh, I hope not.
I think
Bebé, háblale tú.
Hey, you talk to it. I don't want to talk to it. You talk to it.
Hola.
No mames.
The couple hears very strange sounds from somewhere on the top floor. Banging, moaning, and even what sounds like the voice of a young child.
No, man.
So now, in an attempt to make contact with the dead, Ricky and Liz decide to use a Ouija board.
Of course. The fallback. Ouija boards.
And as you might have guessed, it did not go well. During the Ouija board session, the couple continues to hear disturbing sounds coming from the house. Then something happens that absolutely scares the shit out of them.
¿Estás aquí con nosotros?
Oh, there she was.
Even if that's fake, that was creepy.
Yeah.
That was really good. Hold on. Let's go back and let's see this. Yeah.
Yeah, hell no.
Yikes.
If I look back in a freaking thing and saw that, I'm like, no, I'm out the door.
That's reminiscent of some Japanese horror right there.
Oh yeah. Wonder if that's an Onryo that's in there, and now they're cursed.
Hopefully not. Otherwise, they're probably not alive anymore.
Cállate, cállate.
While using the Ouija board, Liz asks, "Are you here with us?" To which a terrifying little voice replies, "Yes." Ricky believes that he hears the voice coming from right behind him. So he looks through a clothing rack that is nearby and sees the horrifying, deathly pale face of a woman. The couple has had enough and they just run out of there as...
The fact that this was live streamed too, that's the thing. That's the other thing.
I started saying, if the live stream is still up, yeah, that's...
Because if that wasn't like... Because that's the thing. Faking something live is a lot harder than faking something that is...
So...
They would literally had to have hired a friend to go in there ahead of time.
Yeah,
and
are
hide
there
clothes
people that like put on makeup and mess up their hair and wear white robes and just hide out in abandoned places that are popular for urban explorers just to do stuff like that, you think?
Maybe.
I would say probably in states that don't have as many firearms per capita.
Yeah, and then of course not only that, but there's
Because
also...
it's asking to get shot.
Yeah, not only that, but also the only white people in like dressed in white that I'm aware of around here are the nah. Well, actually, I was gonna say the Klan, but
That's also a good way to get shot.
yeah. Well, I was gonna say the Klan. They're not as active. Actually, I don't even think there's a practicing Brotherhood around here anymore. I think the last one was in like the 70s, which is, hey, good on us. Fuck the Klan. But the whole deal with that, I would say the biggest thing is like if they talked to someone beforehand and that was set up there and that woman was back there behind those clothes, like that is really well done, especially if that's a full live stream and like an actual live stream.
Yeah.
Because, dude, I love that.
It's a great way to make your entire live stream chat poop themselves collectively.
And also the fact that he was reading his chat while it was happening. That's the other thing, because you see...
To prove they're not just playing a pre-recorded video for a live stream.
Exactly. That's the amazing thing.
Or maybe don't use spirit boards to talk to demons. I don't
Yes, exactly. That's the other one. Don't do that. Anyway.
as fast as they can. Now,
Sayonara.
keep in mind that all of this was broadcast live on YouTube. So whether it's real or not, it would have been much harder to fake. But whether it is real or fake, the footage is definitely very creepy. But if
Howdy.
I mean, that is kind of cool, though, because it was up against a flat wall.
it's real or fake,
Yeah.
the footage is definitely very creepy.
Yee,
Yeah, right.
yee.
Why is that up there? Hold on.
But if
Yeah.
you want to take a look at the video for yourself,
Oh.
You can watch this entire exploration over on the YouTube channel, Ricky Velasquez.
Okay. The fact that it's still up, that's the other thing, too. That's really cool.
Get me out of here. A group of friends are having a great time in Torreon, Mexico when they decide to go on a very popular tourist attraction, the Cristo de la Noa's cable car ride. The cable car provides beautiful scenery of the city as it transports tourists up the mountain and through the streets of Torreon. With such a spectacular bird's eye view of the city, the group of friends can't help but take a video to capture the moment. But what happens on this particular ride is very disturbing.
Mándenle saludos a Roy que está allá para acá. ¿Estás transmitiendo, amigo? Está transmitiendo. ¿Quién está transmitiendo?
The hell was that?
Una niña que se siente sola.
Niña.
What sounds like the voice of a little girl can be heard screaming in terror, and the group has no idea where the voice is coming from. Now, after the video was shared on Facebook, many shocked viewers believe they hear the girl say, quote, "Get me out of here. I feel alone." But unfortunately, I don't speak Spanish. So if you do, please let me know what you think the girl is saying down in the comments. Did the group accidentally capture a paranormal event on camera?
I mean, is
Either
that
that
paranormal,
or
or is that just human trafficking?
that's the other
Was
thing
there like
too,
a,
because
like a little girl in one of those apartments that had been kidnapped?
yeah, and it's just that could be a possibility, man.
Either way, that's scary.
That is, yeah, it's terrifying.
Decide.
Like, what if it's passing by one of those apartment buildings and you hear, like, and she's screaming that out the window, but yet she's like tied up in a chair? So that's, oh no, why did I just make it worse
I'd
for
rather
myself?
not think about that.
We need scary videos. So if you see a scary video that you think would be great on the top 5, email us at nukestop5@gmail.com. 7 days.
Oh god.
Popular Japanese paranormal investigators Tomo and Hiro from the YouTube channel Omagatoki Film are contacted by a desperate landlord of an allegedly haunted apartment. The landlord claims that just over 10 years ago, a family of 3 rented the apartment. One night, the father had an unexplained psychotic break and took the lives of his wife and child inside the apartment. Their bodies were found hidden in the closet.
Looks exactly like the fucking closet from the beginning of the. I'm pretty sure that's the first Fatal Frame. That looks like the closet that the one ghost is like basically in when you find the radio.
Yeah.
Father went on the run, and he was never found. Since the horrific incident, the owner finds it impossible to get tenants to stay in the apartment for more than a week. He says that within 7 days, all of them abruptly decide to just move out. So the landlord challenges the Omagatoki team to live in the apartment for 1 week.
I have to say,
Figure out
the gigantic cojones on someone to be a ghost detective / hunter / YouTuber in a country whose ghost lore includes Onryo.
Yeah.
Like, literally gambling with your life on stepping into every house if you actually believe that kind of stuff is real.
Yeah.
Like, because Onryo are goddamn the worst possible kind of ghosts I can think of.
Cojones grande.
Yeah. Literally, like, walk through a doorway in the wrong house and you've basically just forfeited your life to a spirit. Like,
Yes. It's like,
no freaking way would I be a ghost investigator in Japan. Somebody's like, you want to join my ghost investigation team?
it's like
Japan? Are we leaving the country? No, I don't.
no. It's like I know that, and I know that there's different types of ghosts out there, and Onryo is probably to me one of the more terrifying ones because no matter where you go, it will always follow you.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically like a curse.
Oh, and it's just like, it's almost like a STD that's terminal, that's not gotten from sex. Yeah, it's like
Okay.
It's almost the equivalent of walking into a place that's just filled with mustard gas or something. Like it's just something where you don't know you're like it's the equivalent of radiation.
Yeah,
that's what it is. Radiation poisoning. It's like an invisible thing. You don't know you're about to be like fatally inflicted with something. That's why it's scary to me. It's basically radiation, but a ghost. Like
it's a
vengeful ghost.
For me, the one that like thinking back to Chernobyl, like the fire brigade that was called to deal with like the fire that was going on, and then all of a sudden,
all of those dudes may as well have walked into an Onryo haunted house.
Exactly, and as soon as like they get there, boom, 15,000 Runkin worth of radiation just hits them, and then not only that as well, some of them were dumb enough to pick up the graphite that was in the core that actually was touching nuclear material. It's like, oh god. That's terrible, dude. That's ugh.
So they didn't know what it was.
Exactly, and that's the other thing too. When they got to the hospital, they were bad. You know, they were sick, but then they got a little bit better. But then the true damage of the radiation is seen days later when your cells slowly start to die, and basically, like a few days later, you're a husk of a human begging for a bullet because your veins cannot hold blood anymore because they're so damaged. That's how bad it gets, y'all. It's terrible. Like, radiation is like one of the scariest things. That's why, if I ever do go to the Chernobyl exclusion zone, I am not setting foot near any of the stuff that is like. I'm keeping the radiometer on me at all times. I'm just like, okay, no, it spiked a little bit there. Stepping back. I ain't getting near that.
Onryo are maybe slightly less bad than radiation.
Well, no, I mean, it's still terrible.
So they're going to follow you around and scare the shit out of you until they finally decide to kill you, basically.
Yeah.
So, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Even if you burn down the original house, which is what some people suggest, it's just like, well, I'm ensure no one else gets it, burn the house down. And that's, I mean, yeah. Anyway.
It's what it is about the property that causes tenants to refuse to stay. Investigator Tomo accepts the challenge and decides to live in the apartment alone for 7 days. A static camera records Tomo as he sleeps and spends time in the bedroom, where the tragedy took place 10 years earlier.
チャレンジ1日目、さっきまでね、ヒロ君と一緒にいたんで、そんなに感じなかったんですけど、やっぱりね、一人ぼっちになっちゃうと嫌な空気はありますよね。周り何もないんで、本当にまあ。
Homie got his teddy bear. He got his teddy bear. It's like,
you gotta have something for comfort in that situation.
I guess, but at the same time, it's like, dude, come on, teddy bear. Like me.
I mean, he's recording himself for YouTube, so his comfort probably can't be a whole lot of alcohol on the screen, or he might get demonetized.
Yeah, true.
僕の方が物件なんで、本当何かあったら本当どうしようみたいな感じはあるんですけど、まあね、動画的に微妙ですけど、まあ7日間何もなく無事に過ごせればいいかなと思うんですけどね。いやどうでしょう。特にまあやることもなくて、ちょっと眠くなってきたんで、もう初日はこんな感じで寝ようと思います。
Tomo spends the first 2 nights and nothing really happens. But on the 3rd night, at around midnight, Tomo notices something very odd in the bathroom.
いやなんかさっき見て、あれなんか人影に見えないっすね。いやそれでさっきめちゃくちゃビビって外確認しに行ったんですよ。
You're not helping yourself by like the slow sliding of the door. It's moving.
A strange shadow can be seen in the window, but Tomo can't find anything outside that could be casting the unexplained shadow. Then the next night, night number 4, and things get a bit weirder.
トイレに行こうと思って気づいたんですけど、昨日フロアのすりガラスのところになんか影みたいなのがあったじゃないですか。で、ないっすよね。
Okay.
That is pretty weird.
Yeah.
The shadow from the night before has now disappeared as mysteriously as it came. But when Tomo goes to bed, he's disturbed several times while trying to sleep, as he keeps getting the eerie feeling that someone is in the room with him, standing near the closet. Cut to nights 5 and 6, and now Tomo starts to complain that he hasn't been able to sleep as he keeps hearing unexplained footsteps, and even more terrifying, the unexplained mumbling voice of a woman. Now it's day 7. Tomo is exhausted and considers quitting the 7-day challenge and just going home, even though there's only 1 day left. Eventually, he decides that he can tough it out and stays for the 7th and final night. The investigator wakes up the next day refreshed and happy. He says he finally got a great night's sleep in the apartment.
今急遽トモさんに来てもらいました。トモさんは昨日の夜の出来事なんですけど、最終日本当に何も覚えてないんですか？特に夢だとかうなされたとかっていうこともないんですか？
いや、なんかね、一番ぐっすり寝れたのかな。朝まで多分ずっと寝てたと思う。
本当に何も変わったことは何もなかったんですね。
そうだね、全然何も昨日は怖い夢も見てないしね。
And this is when things get weird. While Tomo is at work, Hiro goes through the footage that was recorded on the final night of the challenge. What he finds leaves him speechless, because something did happen that night. Something that Tomo has no recollection of. Something truly chilling.
Okay.
Oh, his eyes look weird too.
Oh yeah. Well, I think he's in sleepwalk mode basically. His pupils are dilated because it's dark.
Was using like a night vision mode on his camera.
Yeah, so his pupils are naturally like gonna dilate like that and look weird. But
I guess he's looking directly into the light on the phone too, because like it's the light's like right in the center of his pupils on both sides.
yeah. Uh-oh. I saw that. Look in the closet.
Yeah.
Someone's there.
Yep.
I mean, is that just the side of his head, like the hair, like glitching with the...
Maybe. Okay.
In the video, Tomo seems completely out of it as he grabs the camera and sits in front of the closet. The video footage begins to glitch as Tomo creepily smiles at the camera and then inexplicably seems to just start crying. The footage begins to glitch and loop, repeating over and over as the terrifying face of a woman seems to peer out at the camera from inside the closet. Tomo says he doesn't remember anything about the incident, and until seeing the bizarre footage, he believed that he had slept soundly throughout the night. So could it be that the investigator captured the spirit of the woman whose life was taken inside the bedroom?
Yeah, it's
The
not
woman
his
whose
hair.
body was
His
found
hair's,
inside this
I was
same
watching where his
closet?
hair is at.
Yeah, that's the
Separate from
barrier.
his hair.
Let me know.
Yeah, it's the barrier of the door, and like that's I don't know, man.
And he's not
Yeah,
moving
but-
his head that direction, so the shadow's not coming out that way.
But like with the way the image is all messed up, you basically have like, like, what is that, like green and like purple or blue and then like black. They're all kind of like fuzzing out away from each other.
It could be.
I mean,
It
I
just
get
does look
it.
eerily
I
close
get
to
it, but
like
I
someone
don't get
starting
it.
to like lean and peek out. You know.
Yeah, I don't know either. I could see like the glitchiness of the footage and everything.
And then like the audio glitch, like there's just like a dead phone line noise on a camera.
Yeah, that doesn't make a lot
That
of
seems
sense.
a little.
Yeah, it's a bit much.
Yeah.
It's a bit it like honestly, if anything, just have the audio and just like have the I mean, if it actually did do that, then interesting. I mean, why would it use like the dial tone of like a phone line? But at the same time, like, I don't know. Strange though. It's it's very well produced if it's fake.
Know what you think. You can watch this entire 2-part investigation and many more scary videos over on the YouTube channel Omega Toki Film. Into the Woods. So it's another week and another mysterious
Cryptid?
video. This time I was emailed about a very old video without a source that's been making the rounds on social media. In the video, a group of friends are camping in the middle of the forest. Late into the night, they start to hear strange sounds coming from the dark woods. Now, in what is probably a terrible decision, they decide to grab their flashlights and go to investigate. What happens next is downright chilling.
Sounds like a good way to run into a bear.
Oh, a bear or a lynx or any various creature that could be in these woods. Imagine them running into a chupacabra. It's like some Blair Witch shit, dude.
Why is everyone's camera quality always 50p?
Right.
That's definitely a person.
As they search for the source of the creepy sounds, the group spots what appears to be some kind of creature with glowing eyes hiding in the tree line.
Actually,
It doesn't necessarily have to have glowing eyes. It's
No.
night vision. It's
Yeah.
going to look like that no matter whose eyes it is.
Yeah, I don't know. Look like Linda Blair from friggin'
It kind of honestly
Group spots
kind of
what
looks
appears
like
to be some kind of creature with glowing eyes.
that looks like Emperor Palpatine. That looks like a hood right
Yeah, a
there.
little bit.
yeah. It's like I fell out of the Death Star and
It's like-
now I landed on the planet.
It's like Emperor Palpatine, but he's wearing a ghillie suit.
And he's like, oh crap, I've been seen. Wait.
Like, they're not supposed to know I'm alive yet. It's not the 9th film yet.
The forest moon of Endor.
Yes. You think that this is a ghillie suit? Wrong. I skinned 5 Ewoks to get this.
I'm dressed in a Wookiee.
I'm cosplaying as Chewbacca.
Hiding in the tree line. Shocked online viewers have pointed out that even with the potato quality old video, you can still see that the strange unidentified creature actually appears to blink before it runs off into the woods, adding just a tiny bit more credibility to this very odd footage.
The outline looks great of the body, but it seriously just looks like a white dude wearing a hood. Like, if there was more like around the mouth, like fur and stuff, I'd be like, oh man,
Bigfoot.
Sasquatch confirmed, chase him down and just like
Sasquatch.
Sam Squatch.
Also, with the mouth, it just looks like they have an expression on their face. Like they're like,
yeah. That's why I straight up Emperor Palpatine vibes.
It's like they
on
see
that guy.
these people walk up through their. It's the forest witch, and they see people walk up into their woods, and they're just like,
Wait, where was this at?
It's an anonymous source, so there's
I
no.
started to say if this is like our area, yeah, meth head confirmed. Like he's
Yes.
just running around tweaking. Like
He's like, oh shit, I was gonna steal from their campsite, but they found me.
you just hear like the slosh of Drano and the rattle of some lithium batteries, and you're like, oh, okay, I know what this is.
God.
But without a source, once again, we'll never know the full story
No
on
sauce.
this old video.
No
So
sauce.
is it real or just an elaborate hoax? As
Like, I've been spotted on the forest moon of Endor. I must run now.
always,
Ah.
you decide. Getting your foot in the door.
Yes.
Now, if you've watched this channel for any length of time, you know that I've featured a ton of Saudi door-kicking ghost hunters.
Yeah.
These include Adventure Allah, Yaza 1200, Abdullah Al-Anbari, and the guy we'll be focusing on in this video, Adventure Jassim. Now, if you're not familiar with the Saudi ghost hunters I've featured, then here's a quick tutorial.
Door kicking.
Number 1, they love hunting jinns.
إذا في جن يا جن يا جن آخر مرة.
Number 2, the jinns often seem to throw large objects at them.
لعن الله.
Alhamdulillah.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله بسم الله بسم الله.
What the fuck?
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق.
And finally, number 3, and most important of all,
They kick
Saudi
doors.
ghost hunters love kicking down spooky doors.
كل هذا
Yeah.
بسم الله لا إله إلا الله. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق.
Most people would run out of the building. I'm kicking the crap out of that door.
It's like
Fuck that door for trying to scare me.
It's like, stupid piece of wood. How dare you? I would.
Dude, I mean, I'm not Muslim, but I kind of feel like I need to kick more things in the name of Jesus Christ. Like,
Oh, you did kick that one door when we were exploring that one time, remember?
I'm down. Like, I just yeah.
Just all of a sudden, we're outside of this thing. Micah has climbed into this thing, and me and Ben, we were too fat to fit through the doors. And then all of a sudden, on the other side of the door, we just hear, "All right, stand clear." Just about 3 or 4 kicks later, Micah makes enough room to where we can squeeze our big asses in there.
What's the kick? The roundhouse kick. Yeah, we need to work on a roundhouse kick so we can yell as we fight people. The power of Christ concusses you.
Well, pow! I can do a spinning hook kick, or a wheel kick. Motherfucker!
That's super creepy.
The fuck was that?
But now, recently I was sent a video that reveals something new and absolutely terrifying.
He kicks 2 doors at the same time. You say, is it Revenge of the Door? The door comes to life and, like, literally smacks him in the face. Be like, how dare you?
الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض.
Yes! It's like,
I just
it's like
love
a
it because it looks like a
contest.
first-person video game, like seeing the foot come
له
up.
ما في السماوات وما في الأرض.
No, stay out of my room! No, stay out of my room! Open the door! No!
This is like The Resident Evil 4 cutscenes where you don't press the button fast enough, you know?
Oh God, yeah. You have failed the quick time event. Jassim, the door kicker.
Mean, that's pretty good though, because there's not another door to that room. So like, if he had a guy back there doing that crap, like, where'd he go? Or is there just fishing line that we can't see? Or like,
I don't know. I really don't know.
That could be the case. There could be fishing line behind his camera,
right?
Like pulling it close. But yeah.
Well, we don't really see the top of the door, but it does look like when. I mean, when the door first closes, yeah, it looks like it's being pulled from the top.
Well, it's dragging the bottom pretty badly too.
Yeah.
So.
We don't really see the top. He's like avoiding showing us the top. Alright, motherfucker. Ah! It's like instead of Steven Seagal breaking necks, Jassim is gonna kick your door.
That's right. Apparently these spooky doors are fighting back now. So, just a heads up.
That's awesome.
Saudi ghost hunter,
it reminds me of when I played Midnight Ghost Hunt. And you have proximity chat in that game, so like you can hear the ghost hunters talking if you're a ghost. And I possessed a door, and this guy comes in, and I just fucking slam the door and knock him on his ass. And he's like, "Holy shit, that door just kicked my ass!" It was just fucking hilarious.
I love that.
Holy shit, bro, the door just kicked my ass.
The door's kicking my ass, man.
Aspire to be one. You be careful out there.
Shut up! You mother.
أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات لا إله إلا الله أعوذ بكلمات الله لا إله إلا الله.
If you're
the doors really are fighting back.
Doors have had enough of your shit, Jassim.
Weird times. So subscribe and hit the little bell notification icon so you never miss a video. Follow me on the socials, and hopefully I'll see you back here for the next video.
Okay.
That was definitely entertaining, even if it was all.
That was not my belly that time. That's Asher.
Yeah, that's Asher.
I think the spookiest one was like the girl's face behind the coat rack.
That was the best. And as you can
see
see here, according to like most replayed, yes,
that should have been the one they put at the end to keep people like. That wasn't me. That's him.
Wasn't me.
It sounds like he's purring.
It does sound like
snoring.
He's in sleep mode, dude. That tank ain't waking up anytime soon. Top 5 scary videos that will make you cry for daddy. Well, I ain't crying for my daddy. I mean, but that was pretty scary. Ain't gonna lie. Especially that one with the face behind the coat rack. That one was probably the scariest one.
I'm just saying, if something like that happens, like with the coat rack thing, I mean, I'm not going to be calling on Allah, but I'm going to invoke the Holy Spirit and just start throwing hands.
You're going to be kicking a coat rack.
I was going to say, I can see you in there, Micah, with like your gloves, and each of them has like a cross carved onto it.
Have you seen oh man, the Strain?
Oh, I've seen a little bit of it.
So in The Strain, there's a TV show. There's like an actor that shows up, but he was like an actor on a show where he fought vampires and stuff, like Oki vampires.
Yeah.
But he had knuckle duster crosses made out of silver.
Nice.
It was fantastic. Yeah, in like this little TV show, because the guy was like, "I loved you as a kid," you know, because he was like this like vampire boxing superhero and a luchador. I'm like, nice.
That's awesome. And I just think back on the Keanu Reeves Constantine movie where he had the knuckle dusters that had the crosses on it, and it was after he like did the fire, like burned like Balthazar with the fire. He's like, fire! I was born from this. Throws holy water on him. He's like, whew, and then starts decking him with the holy knuckle dusters, and then just yeah, I want a pair of those just in case I run into some like evil ghosts. I'm just gonna be like, someone's about to get Christ punched. Pow!
Instead of a
ghost.
You've had Spirit Box, now a Spirit Boxing.
Yeah,
exactly. Sort of like shadow boxing, except you actually hit the shadows that you're trying to hit. But all right.
And then like the ghost comes out with comically large boxing gloves on.
That's actually, you know what? Spirit Boxer actually would be a good concept for a comic.
Yep.
We ought to write that.
Yeah.
Spirit Boxer.
The Spirit Boxer.
The guy that just fucking knocks ghosts out. Like,
it'd be really creepy if like Chad were over here eavesdropping and just like switched off all the breakers right now as we watch one of these,
Chad, you're not out there, are you? This would be a perfectly timed moment for that to happen.
Could you imagine? I'm gonna start swinging.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be over here. I'll be like, all right, phone up. Where you at? Where you at? I hear you over there. We scared the shit out of Kathan the other night. Kate and I did. It was we were down. Kathan was down here with one of his friends, and they were working on bullets. Then all of a sudden, like their light goes off in their room. I get a message from Kathan basically saying, "Hey man, I think the breaker kicked." I go in there, I look, breaker hasn't kicked, and I'm like, as I'm over there checking on the breaker, all of a sudden the lights turn back on. I'm like, the hell was that? I walk out here, and Kate is hiding over here, trying to pull a fast one on Kathan, and then all of a sudden, Kathan messages me and says, "Hey, bring your gun. I think someone's trying to break into the house." And I did. I brought my gun, like, unloaded, of course, because I knew who it was. And then I'm just like, what's going on, man? What's going on? And then he's just like, I think someone's trying to break into the house because the lights just keep turning off. And as soon as he says that, lights turn back on. and then Kate is just like, I don't like this, man. I don't like this. Let's go. Let's get. And then they leave. And then Kate scares the shit out of him, like, ah! Just like as they walk out. And Kate is just like, fuck. I mean, it's like I was gonna like someone was about to get shot.
It's just a pig in a Richard Nixon mask.
He hasn't seen that yet. Yeah, Chad, if you are over there and you are going to turn the lights off, please wait until after we are done with the reading of the crit